Hello and thanks for staying with us. Customs continue to implement border management in Nigeria. Also on Customs reports, Semi-Customs Command seized goods worth millions of naira from smugglers operating along the nation's borderline. Plus, more reports. I am Igiseme Etinye. Stay tuned. The Customs Controller General has said that stakeholders in the maritime industry should continue to implement government policies.
Recent developments, particularly that of the Ministries of Finance directive regarding the suspension of the 4% FOB charge, have opened pathways for deeper dialogue between our institutions. While this charge exists as a legal provision under the Nigeria Customs Service Act 2023, effective implementation requires genuine consultations like the ones we're having today with those that it impacts most directly. This process of consultation, therefore, balances fiscal responsibilities with industrial growth imperatives. Your voices matters, all our manufacturers, and your experience help to shape our understanding of how customs procedure can either enable or constrain manufacturing excellence. The Nigeria Customs Service has consistently supported manufacturing through concrete initiatives that recognize the strategic importance of industrial competitiveness to our national economic objectives. Our support extends to structural trade facilitation improvements. Just a couple of days ago, we concluded the process of developing a comprehensive framework for establishing one-stop shops that will revolutionize how manufacturers interact with customs and other regulatory agencies. This initiative aims to eliminate bureaucratic processes that frustrate legitimate business operations as we continue to maintain robust security and compliance standards. We have also carried out systematic streamlining of checkpoints along our major highways, reducing unnecessary delays that had costs without adding value to revenue generation or our security outcomes. Digital transformations lies at the heart of our trade facilitation strategies. We have investments in systems like the Bodogu platform that provide real-time clearance capabilities, automated risk assessments, and seamless integration with the supply chain system. Technology should eliminate friction in the supply chain. All of these technology initiatives complement our policy frameworks to create comprehensive support for manufacturing sector growth. As we speak here, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have commenced the integration of our Bodogu system into the National Single Window Project, which is expected to come on stream in the first quarter of 2026. Our engagement today has reinforced that Nigeria Customs Service and the manufacturing sector share fundamental objectives to support economic growth, job creation, industrial competitiveness, and national prosperity. Our role is to facilitate legitimate trade, as well as to continue to protect our borders and collect appropriate revenues, while your role is to drive industrial production, create employment, and contribute to our nation's economic diversifications. These roles are complementary, and they require this kind of collaboration that we're having to achieve optimal outcomes. So the discussions that we have lined up today show that structured dialogue produces better outcomes than isolated policy development. We have identified specific areas where customs procedures can be refined to support manufacturing efficiency without compromising our regulatory mandate. I want to commit the Nigeria Customs Service that we will continue this dialogue beyond today's meeting through formal consultations that will ensure that your perspectives always inform our policy development processes. Manufacturing drives innovation. It creates jobs. It builds the foundation for economic independence. And we are committed to being your partner in this essential mandate. The overall objective here is to jointly build a customs environment that supports industrial growth and meet our national obligations. The Nigeria of our vision requires this kind of partnership to succeed. And I am confident that today is a continuation of that strengthened collaboration that we have enjoyed and that will benefit our entire economy.
The revenue base of the Nigerian Customs Service has continued to increase at semi-border. The Customs Controller said the revenue base went up by 182%.
Upon assumption of duty and in line with the CGC strategic vision, anchor on the policy thrust of consolidation, collaboration, and innovation, I declare trade facilitation as the hallmark of our administration. We believe that when trade is facilitated, processes are streamlined, costs are reduced, more revenue will be generated. Guided by this CGC commitment to transparency and modernization, the Semi-Area Command has intensified efforts to simplify procedures, strengthen interagency coordination, and ensure that legitimate trade enjoy the full benefit of custom modernization and regional integration along the Lagos-Abidjan corridor. Revenue performance. Under the renewed vigor inspired by the CGC leadership, the command generated a total of 1,500,029,233 naira and 88 kobo in September 25. This is just within a month. Compared to what has been going on in Semen, last month, that is in August, before I took over, the total revenue generated was only 531 million, 462, 332, 45 kobo collected in August 2025. So this revenue we collected representing an exceptional increase of over 182%. This outstanding performance reflects the effectiveness of the CGC reform agenda built on compliance, transparency, and data-driven monitoring of goods, as well as dedication of officers and men who continue to embody his vision of a modern, efficient, and accountable customs service.
Semi Customs Command has intercepted a large consignment of drugs and expired flour bags at the border post. The duty paid value of other seized contraband items is over 1.9 billion naira within few weeks.
Through credible intelligence and strong interagencies collaboration, made significant seizures. Notably, 5 trucks conveying a total of 10,000 bags of expired flour originating from Egypt, with a duty paid value DPV of 1,210,300,000 only, intercepted in a joint operation with NAFDAC. It's carrying about 2,000 bags expired. They produced this thing in 2024. It was produced in 2024, March, and it has expired in November 2024. If these things find their way into the country, they change the bag and it goes into the market. And one of the staple food in Nigeria is bread. Look at the number of cancers. Look at the number of deceased. So these are things that, through the intelligence of my CGC and the NAFDAC Director General, through sharing this intelligence with us, of my CGC with us, these drugs were intercepted. My CGC gave us the information through the NAFDAC, and we were able to intercept it. And you recall that my CGC has all this information due to the fact that he's the #1 custom man in the world. So he has all this data at his basis. So with this, we were able to intercept them, and we were able to bring them down, which I will show you. The health risks associated with consuming such expired products could have led to severe infection, food poisoning, and long-term health implications. Beyond health implications, such unwholesome goods undermine local industries and erode customers' trust. Drugs. 1,104 parcels of cannabis, sativa, marijuana. The social and psychological tools of such substance on our youth cannot be overstated. We can know what goes on with this. Taking cannabis, taking marijuana, we can know the effects on our youth, not even only in the youth now, on people who take it. 98 packs of tramadol of 120 mg tramadol seized by operatives, with 2 suspects handed over to the NDLEA. 98 packs of 120 in a pack, semi-command. They were handed over to this NDLEA on the 7th of October for further investigation. Still on the anti-smuggling activities under review, 2,043 bags of foreign parboiled rice, 50 kg, were intercepted.
He said that the goods were seized due to contract of customs war against expired drugs and food items not approved by government. He said that flour is banned from coming into the country.
CGC shared intelligence with us in collaboration with the NAFDAC. The CGC gave me the truck number. You know, being the #1 custom in the world, he has all his eyes all over. So he gave us the truck number and other things like that in conjunction with the NAFDAC. So we allowed them to come in stylishly and we packed them. So that's why we were able to intercept the 5 trucks. And each truck is carrying about 2,000 bags. So that's amounting to about 10,000 bags.
Any arrest, sir?
Yeah, no arrest was made because the agent did not show face. But you know, we cannot, the drivers, we just allow them to come in, we allow them one by one. So when they enter, so we now have to bring them by ourselves because the agent did not show face again.
Sir, they came through Benin Republic?
Yeah, they came through the Benin Republic. Yeah.
What about the drivers, sir?
No, the driver are Benin people. You know, the drivers, they are nowhere to be found. We took all these vehicles down to this place.
So what happened to the consignment now? Are you destroying them?
We are handing over to the NAFDAC.
The trucks?
No. We are handing over the consignment to the NAFDAC.
He later handed over the seized items to agencies approved by government for further investigation. You are watching the program Customs Report.
The Operation Wild Wind of Nigerian Customs Service has sealed a filling station along Badagry Road for diverting PMS. The station staff was caught filling up plastic kegs with petroleum products intending to smuggle them outside the country.
Focuses on recent operations and successes recorded in Zone A, Southwest, which covers Lagos and Ogun axis. Operation Wide Wind is a special task force constituted to address the growing menace of petroleum product smuggling, hoarding, and associated economic sabotage. These operations align with broader efforts of the federal government of Nigeria to ensure transparency, accountability, and efficiency in the downstream oil sector, protect national resources, and ensure that petroleum products are available and affordable for Nigerians. Within the last 7 weeks till date, our operatives stationed under Zone A have made significant strides in countering the smuggling of petroleum motor spirits, known as PMS, destined for illegal export to the Republic of Benin, to be precise. The operatives, acting on credible intelligence and in line with our renewed mandates, successfully intercepted a total of 1,980 jerrycans of 25 liters stroke 30 liters, respectively, of petroleum motor spirit, PMS, yielding a volume of 49,500 liters at various notorious smuggling flashpoints within Agility Axis, Ijon Axis, Ilaro Axis, Badagry Axis, Owode Idiroko Axis, Ere Adodo, and Obada Imeko Axis. These petroleum products, carefully concealed and being prepared for illegal export to the neighboring Republic of Benin, were intercepted along with 7 vehicles.
The national coordinator said that customs is ready for would-be smugglers.
The total duty paid value of intercepted petroleum products and the conveying vehicles is to the tune of 80,452,000 naira only. 80,452,000 naira only. This achievement reaffirms our collective resolve to combat smuggling and illicit trade, which threaten the social and economic well-being of our great nation. They also serve as a reminder of the importance of vigilance and unity in the face of complex challenges. As we move forward, we remain steadfast in our commitment to strengthening our operational capacities, enhancing interagency collaboration, and promoting public awareness on the detrimental effects of smuggling and resource diversion. We call upon all well-meaning Nigerians to support our efforts by providing actionable information and fostering a culture of compliance with our laws and regulations.
So that illegal products were carefully concealed and being prepared for illegal export to Benin Republic.
NAGAF has urged freight forwarders in the maritime industry to continue to promote good working relationship with agencies operating at the port, including that of the Joint Customs Service.
The Independent Corrupt Practice and Other Related Offensive Commission has pledged to promote integrity and accountability within maritime sector of the nation's economy. The resident Anti-Corruption Commissioner, ICPC in Lagos, emphasized the importance of conduct among freight forwarders and the fight against corruption in the maritime subsector.
No one person can stand at attention and stand well. It takes two to tango. Whether you are persuaded, lobbied, intimidated, harassed, or coerced into giving money, you are as guilty as the recipient. Have I made myself clear? Yes. If you give, you are as guilty as the receiver. The only way you will not be charged for that is that you must lean on us. Section 23 of the ICPC Act says that it's a civic responsibility on your side to report all forms of corrupt practices. If you don't, we can even charge you for that. So now that you know, you see, if you must go to heaven, you must die. There's no purgatory anywhere. And there's no sitting on the fence. If you want to join ICPC in the fight against corruption, please come. You are welcome to the party. But if what you do is lip service,
I will not partner with you. I'm a very blunt person. I have a speech here, but I don't want to read it. If you go and give money to anybody and come and say ICPC will support you, no. If there's a petition against you, I will strike you.
The founder of NAGAF urged members of the industry to continue to fight corruption in the ports.
The truth of the matter is that our country is in a mess, and that has to do with corruption. And who are those people that are corrupt? It's all of us that are here. That's the problem of the society as far as corruption is concerned. Don't deceive yourself. So the duty for all of us who have decided to come here, we are volunteers. We are simply volunteers, because nobody is going to pay you any salary. You are to help the government to spread the news of not getting involved in corrupt behavior. That's all. So you must see yourself as a patriotic Nigerian who is not happy what is happening in our country. And that has to do with corruption. And so which role can you play? I remember there was a time I led a delegation to an agency of the government in Abuja. And I went there and said, look, we are here to tell you people that we are tired of giving bribe. They say, I said what? I said we are tired of giving bribe. That's how do we continue giving bribe? Now, I'm 71 plus now. My children, I'll be teaching them how to give bribe. Where will it stop? But it happened. So all I'm saying is that, Commissioner, we will continue to do our best. On the issue of security, which you raised, aside from God, the best security is the one you give to yourself.
While the deputy president of NAGAF said that corruption should be wiped out of the port.
Advising the freight anti-corruption bankers that they have to develop the willpower to do the job. Otherwise, when they get in there to do their job, they will even become more corrupt than the people they are sent to go and checkmate. I don't know whether you are following me. Somebody who is hungry is very, very hungry, and you are asked to go and checkmate somebody who is taking money. They will call you by the side. Perhaps you have only 10,000. Sorry, you have only 500 in your pocket, and somebody is giving you 5,000. Can you refuse? Can you refuse? So the truth is that if we want to be sincere to ourselves, the ICPC have to support us. Without adequate financial support, believe you me, if you are to be sincere, we're not going anywhere.
The Federal Operation in Zone A has reaffirmed its determination to protect the nation's economy through sustained anti-smuggling operations that yielded seizures worth over 1.8 billion naira within 6 weeks. The Customs Controller stated that the seizures were seized through intensive enforcement across the southwest zone of the country.
The Federal Operations Unit Zone A, FOU, has sustained momentum through intelligence-driven operations aimed at curbing illicit goods trafficking, safeguarding revenue, and protecting consumers from hazardous and counterfeited products. Our unit has reinforced anti-smuggling strategies across the southwest states of Nigeria by leveraging advanced surveillance and intelligence sharing frameworks. This has resulted in 125 successful interceptions within 6 weeks of operations. The seized items include rice, 15 bags of 50 kg each, equivalent to about 8 trailers load. Then 15 used Tukumbo vehicles, cannabis sativa, 640 parcels, equivalent to 431.8 kg net weight. Then premium motor spirit, we still have 460 jerry cans on 25 liters each, approximately 11,500 liters. Then we have 143 bales of used clothing, That's 2 jumbo sacks of used shoes and 1 sack of used clothing. Then 390 bottles of codeine, 310 foreign branded drugs, and 19 carts of tramadol, 210 pieces of used tires, 1 by 20-foot container onion, that is the number according to the paper, then containing 752 cartons, calcium lactate intercepted for false declaration. These seizures occurred across borders in Ogun, Oyo, Ondo, and Lagos states. 4 defendants were arrested in connection with these operations and will be handed over to the relevant agencies for further investigation and prosecution. A DPP value of 1,188,830,600 was recorded during this period, reflecting the scale of our operations. Demonstrating our commitment to interagency collaboration, the seized pharmaceuticals and cannabis sativa will be handed over to the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and then controlled as NAFDAC and the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLA, respectively.
According to him, the 2026 federal government fiscal policy banning the importation of foreign rice through the landed border remains in full effect. 4 suspects were arrested.
Just before I round up this week edition of the program Customs Report, we brought you reports where the revenue base of Semen Border has increased by 182%. For me, Egeseme Engineer, thanks for watching.